arm day it is. I really don't have much to say. I really just want to vibe. Just get some music going, get me into my space. But, I should probably talk to you guys. What do you guys think? Should I be doing more card talks like this, or should I just let the music fucking blast? Because I know if it was me, I'd just be playing the music, just chilling, 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 chilling. Oh fuck! But I don't know. Sometimes I don't know what you guys are interested in. I mean, just let me know. Comment down below. Let me know if you want to hear more of my gym gibberish, or if you want to just vibe with me, with my music. But for now, came out clean, I ain't clean, my nigga still there. Just imagine you would live in lavish and they still there. Alright guys, we warmed up already. We got 57 and a half pounds on the ready. So I warmed up. I didn't just jump straight to the weight, You start with 15 pounds, whatever's light for you, and just work your way up until you feel like you're at that working weight, where you can't go any heavier. And that's how you know that's your working weight. But warm up first, that way you don't hurt anything, and then get to it. So aiming for 8, anything above 8 is good for me. So that's about it. Let's get to it. I lost count, but I know I did what I was supposed to, because I did it until I couldn't. So that's always a good sign, right? That's always a good sign. But yeah, guys, if you're going super hard, sometimes you lose count. Don't worry about it. Just keep going until you can't. And you don't have to worry about, oh, maybe I didn't do 8 or 7. Just go hard, as hard as you can, and that's about it. I think I'll stay here for 2 more, maybe 1 more. We'll see how it feels. That felt good. I felt really good. One more. One more. It felt good. It felt really good. But we might just stay here. Whole workout, guys. Change attachments. But if I wanted to, I could really stay here. Whole workout. And nothing wrong with that. Just make sure you're getting your squeezing sets, lighter squeezing sets, and then up the weight for some push downs. And that's a good balance. That's a good balance right there. But always balance those things, because you don't want to do just 8 sets of pure light squeezing. Yeah, it'll feel good, but you also want to up the weight and just rep out, nasty looking heavyweight tricep push downs, because it's hardcore and It'll help you. Yeah, we'll definitely do some push downs now. I didn't even think about it, guys. I was I was gonna do the same thing I did last arm day, just bicep and tricep at the same time, but same stuff, same stuff. Tries are gonna get done, buys are gonna get done, just at a different time. They will be pumped either way, so no need to worry. Everything's under control. Everything's calculated to the finest detail. All right, we got the whole stack on it. I mean, I'm pretty fresh, so I should be able to be repping these out pretty quickly and pretty easily. That's not to show off or anything. It's just what it is, guys. If you get to a point where the whole stack feels light and you can rep them out, go for it. You know, even if you got to get a little bit dirty with it in the end, if you're doing most of the like 7 reps, 8 reps, good reps, and if you get 10, 11, 12, kind of half reps where you're really helping yourself, you know, you're bending over forward, then go for it, really. You're still going to be going your tries, and it just feels badass, you know, throwing the whole weight, the whole stack around. So, enough talking, let's get to it. There was a time where I could hang off this attachment if I had the whole stack. But now it's moving like butter, guys. And that feels awesome. That feels awesome. So just keep doing the work, guys. Show up every day. And over time, you will start seeing results. And it's just so cool, guys, throwing the whole stack around. I know you can't see it right now the way I have it set up, but I'm not lying to y'all. It's the whole stack. And I will do one more just to show you guys. Y'all thought I was lying. Admit it, you thought I was lying. Why would I lie? You see it. I don't gotta talk too much. I can tell my cardio's getting better, way better, because I've been starting to do it rather consistently. So that's always going to help your overall system just keep up with the pressure you're putting on, right? The pace you're putting on. Because I'm not like going super slow or anything, and the overall just workout is a shock to your body. So if you have good cardio, then you'll be able to notice that you won't be out of breath as fast as you usually are. That's always a good thing, right? So do your cardio and do your cardio. I know you won't do it. It's fine. Be a chump. These are gonna be my last two, guys. And we will be doing, I don't know what you call these, but it's like an overhead tricep extension. And you can't go too heavy with these guys, especially if you haven't warmed up your shoulders, because your shoulders will give out quick, way before your tricep. Because think about it, your shoulder is like super compromised position right here. It's not a natural position, so it has to support that weight at the top, and you have to bring it down and up and down, up and down. So make sure you warm up your shoulders real nice before you do these if you're gonna go super heavy. But I'm just gonna use 30 pounds, which should be the sweet spot for me. And I shouldn't have to warm up too much with it. I mean, stretch, mentally prepare for it. But yeah, just same as always, as many as you can, even if it's light. Just a weight that you don't have to do 20 to do every single rep. You can squeeze out, enough weight that 8 will be probably my limit. So watch and learn, guys. Watch and learn. What was that, 9? I think so. One more. That's it for tries. Now, time to do biceps. A little bit of bicep curls right here. Start off with the 30s, work our way up to 50, because 50 is our limit right now at this point in the cut. 50 is the limit. I could try and play around with the 55s, but we will, but I'm more than sure that 55 will be a little bit too much. And I know that because just by how it feels, just warming up with it. I don't even have to warm up with it. If I pick up those 50s and I get 1, okay, 2, you can kind of start to tell, okay, I'll be able to get 8 good reps right here with 50. And you'll be able to know, okay, maybe 55 I'll only get 4, maybe 4 good ones. And that's not what we're going for. We want to go for 8 good reps, right? And I know I won't be going up in weight right now because this is like the tail end of the cut. You're not getting any stronger as the cut progresses. If anything, you're just getting weaker. But don't be fooled by that because you see the results. You're gonna get shredded if you cut, but the overall strength is gonna go down. That's just how your body works. While you're bulking and you have more food inside you, you're gonna be stronger because you're gonna be fuller. And if you go down in weight, then you'll be a little bit weaker. But the perks of it is you'll be able to see some veins, some sick striations. So you can't have it all, guys. You can't have it all in this world. All right, guys, 50s, as many as we can. As many as we can. They didn't want to let me go, guys. The 50s didn't want to let me go. Guys, it's like the 50s and I, we're like a couple, you know? I love them and they love me. So, guys, if you don't have any straps, I recommend you go and buy some because they will help you. Because think about it. Yeah, this is a bicep workout, but you're also working a little bit of your forearms at the same time. So they will come into play once your bicep gets tired and you'll start doing a little bit of this and this. So really your whole shoulders and your forearms will come into play. So if you have straps, then that kind of eliminates your forearms from the equation just a little bit, just enough so that your biceps are the main focus, which is exactly what you want. So I think we'll give it another go. 50 is perfect right now. Weak arm first, guys. Match it with your strong arm. Remember, or you will have one arm that is way stronger than the other. Fuck. Guys, I didn't even have music for that set. That's how locked in I am right now. No fucking music playing. That's insane. But this is a good machine. This is a good machine. You can move this seat up and down. I have it all the way up because that is perfect for my build. For the slightly taller build, 6'1". And I'm not lying to you. I have no reason to lie to you about my height. I don't care if you think I'm tall or small. But yeah, if you're kind of tall, on the taller side of things, just jack it all the way up. If you're on the shorter side of things, just jack it down to your desired height. But that felt good, so we'll do definitely one more, and we'll see. I'm saying right here, guys, this felt good. These felt really good. Whew. Oh my God, I almost just threw up. Ah. What I was trying to say is, I don't know what it is about this machine, but you gotta really get to know it first, because you gotta adjust the seat and you gotta kind of like position yourself, because you could do both arms out at the same time, and that just isn't it for me, guys. Something about moving a little bit to the side I'm curling that just makes my bicep really get a good stretch. So just play around with the machines at your gym and figure out what works best for you, so you can take full advantage of your gym. My arms are starting to feel pretty pumped, guys. And we're only, this is 3, right? Yeah, this is 3. We're only 5 sets in to arm day, to biceps. But we'll see how it feels after our next set, and we might just call it at that, because like I said like I've been saying throughout these videos, if you feel pumped and you give it everything you had, 2 extra sets just to get to 8 isn't really gonna do too much for you, because you already worked your bicep enough, right? If you feel like it's pumped enough, fatigued enough, then doing 8 sets when you could have stopped at 6 really is just cutting into your recovery time. So it's not doing you any favors. So with that in mind, we'll see what we do after. We might just stay here. Gym is pretty full right now, and I like this machine. So yeah, we're gonna stay here. Guys, I honestly don't feel like I need to do 2 more sets. And it's not me bullshitting y'all. I wouldn't do that. It's just my arms are fucking pumped already, and I feel like they're done. So if I feel like they're done, then they're done. There's no second doubting it. But that's only because it's my second year lifting. I know I'm not the most experienced lifter out there, but I do have the most experience with my body. So I have a pretty good gauge on my limits and when I'm fully pumped. So I feel like I reached that level of pumped. So we will call it at that and go and check out this pump. I know you guys want to see it. I know you guys can see it because the guns are out, right? The guns are out. But let's go find some better lighting to show you guys. You tell me. I feel like we had a pretty good arm day. And I think the pump will confirm. Guys, well, I don't like that. But yeah, guys, what do you think? I feel like that was a pretty good arm day overall. Even though we cut it a little bit short with the biceps, I still think these bad boys got a good pump. What do you guys think? Do you guys think I got a good pump? Or do you think I'm bullshitting y'all? And I just wanted to go home earlier. Guys, look at those fucking tries. Do you guys think I'm just trying to get out of here earlier? That's why I cut it short. Honestly, tell me, if you were to be doing something, right, and you felt like workout, let's say, if you're doing a workout and you did 5, 6 sets, 6 good sets, would you do 2 more just to hit a number you had in your mind before you got in the gym? Huh? Would you? And if so, why? If you feel like your arms are pretty well worked out, as pumped as you can get them, then why do 2 more, cut into your recovery time, and waste time? Because I promise you guys, I work my arms good enough today that I can go home, edit this video, eat, shower, relax, to know that I will grow. Maybe I won't grow overnight, but my muscles were stimulated to the point where they were fatigued, and that's all you're really looking for, really, when you come into the gym. Because you won't get big just by coming into the gym and working out. You get big by fatiguing your muscles, going home, eating, sleeping 8 hours, and coming back. The growing happens outside of the gym, guys. While you eat, rest, and recover, that's where the majority of your growth will come from. So I want to go grow, guys. I don't know about y'all, but I want to go and grow, because that's what it's all about. That is what it's all about, guys. You see these monsters. Maybe they're right. But yeah, guys, we gotta work on the abs. We will work on the abs. But for now, arm day. Arm day was insane, as you saw. So, enough posing. I don't know, guys. I think I'll hit something else before I go. I was thinking maybe abs, but we already hit abs. We hit abs, shoulders, calves, and forearms. Not in that order, but I think it's time to hit abs again. But I'll do them when I come later tonight with my mom, because I know she doesn't want to do abs. And she's been talking about, oh, I want to lose weight, I want to do this. But nobody holds her accountable, so I will hold her accountable, and I will hold myself accountable at the same time. I'll do them with her. Because when I come with my mom, I just sit on the recumbent bike and pedal for 30 minutes, burn through 300 calories, and usually when I hit 30 minutes, my mom's coming over like, let's go. Guys, a 30-minute workout, well, for a 49-year-old woman, is a pretty good workout, especially if you're hitting it 2 times a week, right? But for a young person like yourself, like me, if you're anywhere in between that 17 to 25, 28, 30, even 35, half an hour workout, if you're doing what we're doing, which is throwing weight around, that's not cutting it, guys. You gotta be hitting, I'm not gonna say a specific time, but you gotta hit at least anywhere between 6 to 8 sets per muscle group. And that, in my experience, is cutting into the hour and a half territory. So you go out and figure out for yourself what that looks like. But for me, I know that's what it looks like. Wow, my back really hurts, guys. I've been stretching it all day today, but guys, but yeah, enough talking. I want to go home and eat, edit this video for you guys. So I know you guys saw the new angles today. You will be seeing them on some edits too, guys. The edits. What are your thoughts on the edits? Because holy shit, look at this guy. Guys, I look crazy. This is gonna go super crazy on an edit. This fucking flex, guys. Oh my god. Guys, I don't know if it's the shade or what, but it might be, above my hat. But guys, I'm looking fucking crazy. And about the edits, I love doing the edits. It's how I started this whole thing. Well, not really. My mom was recording me, and she was like, hey, do you like these videos? I'm like, Mom, you gotta get a new phone. I cannot post these videos. So I kind of started recording on my own after that, but she kind of gave me the kick in the butt to start doing it. But anyways, about the edits, I love doing those edits, guys. I love just the transitions and the music, the hype up to the one. I'm going crazy, just crazy, and the music is pumping and it's shaking. I just love that whole fucking process, guys. But yeah, you will be seeing more edits on my Instagram, on my TikTok, on my Facebook, on my YouTube Reels, because that's just something I love doing, honestly, guys. I love just leaving my edit while I do whatever and just hearing that music, and I just get an itch to just start moving and just vibing, guys. I don't know. I would make my shorts and my gym edits so that I can watch them. And if anybody else watches them, hey, thank you so much, because I really enjoy making them. And yeah, guys, let me know if you like my edits, because I do make more than just gym edits. I know if you're watching this, all we do here is gym, but I make all sorts of other edits. I'm sure you'll be seeing some yard cutting edits in the future. I already have some on there too if you want to check them out. But in the future, I'll be making more yard cutting edits, more come with me to clean my car edits, more come with me to make a banana milkshake edit. And guys, I don't know why, but when I put the text on that video on the make a banana milkshake with me in Spanish, the AI kind of just translated it to ven y haz un batido de plátano. I have never said that in my life, guys. In Honduras, we say un licuado de banano. I don't know what a batido de plátano is. I've never had that shit in my life. Don't give me shit for it if you saw it. I promise you that was AI. AI is taking over every aspect of the world. So, but yeah, guys, thank you for sticking with me through this sick arm day. And I mean, stay tuned, because there will be more edits, more sick edits. Oh yeah. So, see you guys later. Guys, I just figured out that I can play with the exposure in my cinematic setting for my videos. So that's pretty cool. Guys, I don't know if you noticed, but in my second set, there were these two girls working out, one pretty big, the other one not so much. but they were like right next to me when I was doing the bicep curl standing up. But originally, I was exactly where they were, and I was even doing my warm up right there, and then I was like playing with the camera, with the settings, so I can understand why they would think maybe I was done. But I had the camera like pointing that way, and I was warming up in that area, and I don't know if they thought that 40 pounds, whatever I was warming up with, was like my max weight, and that was my set. But it doesn't even make sense because, well, either way, maybe they weren't paying attention to me, right? Whatever. But I just thought it was kind of asshole-ish because I was warming up right there. I was about to go hit my set, and I was setting up my camera to film the spot where I was at, and they go and they just take over exactly where I was about to go. And I just kind of thought to myself, oh, that was kind of a bitch move. But I didn't tell them anything. I didn't even mention it to you guys in the gym because I know I'm not the main character in there. Everybody's in there doing their own thing, and I'm kind of being not an asshole, but I'm in the way sort of because the tripod takes some space, and it's a small gym. It's not that big of a gym, so everybody's kind of bunched in. So I try to be mindful with that, but I don't know. I would also try to be mindful too if I was them and I saw somebody else recording, like I just saw him right there. Maybe I should ask him, "Hey, are you done recording right here?" And I would have been like, "You know what? Actually, I was about to start right there, but if you want to work out right there, go ahead. I'll find somewhere else to go." I think like that's common courtesy, respect, But maybe that's something that was not taught to these girls. Man, they really fucking pissed me off because I was like, "Damn, that's such a good angle." And I got the exposure right, and then I had to go set up somewhere else, which I did. I moved a little bit to the left. That's why you'll see there's a sign that says put your weights back where you found them right when I'm doing those standing curls. That's because I had to move left almost to the end of the dumbbell line where the end of the mirror is, just to record. But yeah, those girls had no spatial awareness, no social cues hitting their tiny, tiny little brains. It didn't mess up my workout. I was just like, damn, that was a really good shot I was gonna get for you guys. But I still want to hit I still want to hit the 50s for like what, 8 reps, somewhere in between that 8 to 10 reps. I'll have to go check the video, but it didn't mess me up at all. It's just that whenever I see these girls again, I'm gonna be like, oh, it's the bitches, I fucked up my shot. So, but it is what it is, guys. It is what it is. But yeah, I've been playing around with this camera, and I've been finding out stuff I did not know about. Because if I ever thought I needed to go and buy a new camera, was I wrong? Was I wrong? Because this is like a professional camera in my phone. Like, I'm not even exaggerating. You guys get to see these videos in 4K HD, 1080p on YouTube. And that's pretty much all you guys need. Because I know most of y'all don't really care for watching it in 4K. Because if I wanted to give you 4K videos, I'd have to get an actual capable 4K camera, right? Which I don't have the resources to go and acquire right now. So you will have to stick with me through the grind, guys, until we can reach that level. But honestly, I don't think it's needed. I'm more than content with this quality I'm putting out. The kind of quality I'm putting out for you guys, video wise. Mic wise, we could do better. I can tell. Maybe it's the way I'm talking. Maybe I need to talk a little bit softer but louder, and then enunciate my words a little bit better so that it's more of a ASMR kind of deal, What the hell is this guy doing? He's trying to hop in the back of this pickup truck. Is it his? I don't know. But no, he's not driving, is he? No, he's driving. He was just checking out the trunk. the back part of his truck. But as I was saying, usually when you start doing something, the video quality will not be exactly where you want it to be, because either you don't have the money to go get a good camera, or you just don't know how to work your camera, the one you actually have. Because I promise you, if you actually were to spend a couple days playing around with your camera, you would find out stuff you did not know about it. I'm still learning. I'm still learning new things every day with my camera, my phone, iPhone 13 Pro Max. I know, guys. It's not the newest phone, but it's also not the oldest phone. Yeah, yesterday got a little bit too hot, but it's not my phone's fault, guys. It was like 100 degrees yesterday. I'm not bullshitting you. It was hot. So, and whenever I'm driving on my way here, the sun is just blasting through my windshield, and my phone is right there taking all that sun. So it was obvious it was gonna overheat. I understand. I'm not. You're okay, phone. You're doing great. You're the best phone ever. Guys, I've had this phone for like, I want to say about maybe a little bit over 3 years. And I've always had a OtterBox on it, because that's the best phone cover brand that I knew at the time, right? So I wanted the best for my phone. And the only problem I had with this case was early when I didn't know how to take care of it, I accidentally broke one of the parts of it. Not the rubber that's outside, but the plastic that clips inside with another plastic part. It has like a bed, the back of the case, and then there's a shell, a light shell. It's just something that clips on top of that back support, so that your phone doesn't go anywhere, so that it's in between those two parts. So that part broke. So it was kind of, it didn't ruin the case, but I thought it was a good time to change it not that long ago, maybe like 6 months ago. Yeah, I think when the semester started, I got the new case. But yeah, OtterBox has really saved me, guys. I've dropped my phone on concrete. I've wetted. Is that even a word? I've gotten my phone wet before, like super wet. I was doing the exact same thing I did for my neighbors, pressure washing their siding, the outside of their house. But I was doing it in my house, and I put my phone down by the AC unit outside, right? Because it's like waist high. So I just put it there, forgot about it, started cleaning that side of the house, and before I knew it, my phone was just soaking wet, because I was hitting it with the water. And Clorox or bleach or whatever the heck is in that 30-second formula, cleaner formula. So I had to turn it off real quick. I shut it off, and I just stood it up with the speakers facing down, right, so that whatever water got in it could drain. I should have maybe put it in rice too. That would have been a smart idea, but I just didn't care. I wasn't recording videos yet. I wasn't thinking straight, because if I was, trust me, I would have gone the extra mile to make sure my phone was all right, because this phone is pretty much my life right now. And I don't want anything to happen to it, because if the phone goes down, then I can't make videos. And we can't have that right now, guys. That would be a major setback, especially considering how expensive these phones are. But that was the arm day, guys. I couldn't have asked for much more, honestly. 6 sets, I know 6 sets with biceps, but that's all I needed, guys. And if that's all I need, that's all I'll do. I have no problem cutting that arm day short, because it was perfect. It was perfect for me. Maybe that's not the case for you. Maybe you do have to go the extra too, right? You haven't figured out your body quite right just yet. You don't know. You don't have that sense of, okay, My biceps feel pretty well pumped right now, and I might as well just go home and rest for legs tomorrow. Legs? Yeah. Might as well just go rest for legs tomorrow and let my biceps recover and grow, because that's what they're doing, guys. When you're done with your workout and you come home, from that moment they're starting to recover, you know. And when you feed them, when you feed yourself proteins, carbs, fats, all that stuff just goes into your muscles and helps them recover faster and stronger. So that's what I'm about to go do, is grow. So thank you guys for sticking around, and stay tuned for legs tomorrow.